Yes, guys, what's going on? Welcome to AdamMcKola TV. I am Adam. He is Jay. Together, we are Stretford Paddock sometimes. But today, we're on AdamMcKola TV. What's going on, Jay?
It's about time, mate, right?
I know.
Because like, I used to tell you how much I love coming on your channel. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
It is.
I've not been on for about 2 months.
Yeah, there's been no master debaters for a while. I just thought, I'll do my own videos on my own. Fuck everyone else.
Where's the love, brother?
But now we're back. Steve's got Rona.
Potentially. Yeah.
Allegedly. Caught you at the zoo on the weekend. So hopefully get well soon, Steve. Everyone message Steve at Mr. Stephen Allison and say get well soon.
If he's blocked you, just inbox Macca and he'll get you unblocked.
Yeah. Because that works all the time. I mean, the amount of people that come up to me, Mac, Steve's blocked me.
I had some guy doing it the other day, and I'm sorry if you watch it, but some guy sent me like an essay on why he got blocked off Steve. He did nothing wrong. And he's like, I've always been a fan, I didn't do anything wrong, and then he just blocked me. And I'm like, don't worry about it, son. It happens to everyone.
I bet they did. I think sometimes, like, the way someone, like, I tweet how I speak.
Yeah.
Like, if you know me and you speak to me, when you read my tweet, you'd read it in my voice.
Read it in
so if you don't know me and I tweet something, you'd be like, is that serious? Is that not? Like,
yeah, sometimes as well, like, you ever get dragged into a thread or where there's a lot of people, sometimes you'll just be like, do you know what, everyone who's on this can just do one. So even if you've not like said anything, it's like...
I can tweet about Mason Greenwood's birthday. Yeah. And I'll see some people under the comments just replying to each other for weeks, arguing. Yeah,
I had that. I did one about Marcus, and it went on for, there was the same thing, 2 guys arguing about his feeding kids. Like, you're a communist. Yeah. I was like, what's this? No, you're a fascist. It was going on for weeks. I was like, do you know what? It's time to move on, guys. Mute that conversation.
Mute that conversation. We're here anyway, not to talk about the pitfalls of social media and the problems. We're here to do the Predictor Preview. So in this preview, we will make 3 predictions. One will be the team, one will be the score, and one will be a random prediction. Like, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Towels, Graham Potter to fuck off.
Right, okay.
That could be a random prediction.
Why have we got this on Paddock?
I am the brains behind it, but all the good ideas come to my channel.
Fair enough.
So, seeing as you're the guest, Steve was on last week. I can't remember what he did. Don't think he did well. But
don't know anything.
What is your team predictions for this one?
I'll do the usual disclaimer. This is my prediction before people go, "Why have you picked him?" I'm sure your viewers probably understand that. I know on other channels they don't. I'll go with David De Gea in goal. I think he'll be brought back in. I know Henderson had a good game against Luton, but
didn't say De Gea.
I know De Gea. I always get stick for that. David De Gea. Yeah, David De Gea in goal. I'm gonna go 4-1. Hang on a minute, what am I going? 4-3-3. I'm confusing myself. I'll go 4-3-3. So the back 4, I'll go with Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Eric Bailly, Harry Maguire, and Luke Shaw.
So Eric Bailly's in your team?
Yeah, I think we were speaking about this off camera, and I think Ollie's sort of alluded to it. I know it's a bit like, can Bailly play this many games after each other? But for me, if you're going to have a real conversation about Maguire and Eric Bailly playing together, you need to start giving them games together week in, week out. And we need to find out if we can rely on Eric Bailly once and for all, because it's no good bringing him in now and again and then debating, is he good enough? Can we rely on him? Just play him. Just keep playing him. Let them form a partnership. And if it doesn't work, then we look elsewhere. Maybe that's Axel. Maybe bring Victor Lindelof back in. Maybe further down the line, it's Ten and Menge. Not quite yet there. But so I'd go with Maguire and Bailly. And as I said earlier, Luke Shaw on the left. Midfield 3. He sort of skirted around this, didn't he, Ollie, about playing Van der Beek, Pogba and Bruno together. But I don't know, man. I'm going to go for it.
Ronnie went for it earlier.
Yeah, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go with Van der Beek in the sort of holding midfield role with Bruno and Pogba in front of him. I know Pogba was off the pace last week. He weren't well, was he? We were talking about this. He's just recovering, and I think you've got to give someone a little bit of leeway. I know people don't like to do that with Paul Pogba, but
it seemed like a no-brainer not to start him. And then Ollie starts him.
I know, and he was so off the pace that even by his I know he can have bad games, but you're like, wow, what is going on here?
We've brought Van der Beek in, so we've got cover for Pogba and Bruno. But I tell you what, lads, let's play Pogba with half a lung.
Yeah, who obviously wasn't right, and it's just like no. So I think he's had a week to get back. So I put him back in, and then my front 3. I don't know why, right? But I'm gonna go with. I just got a sneaky feeling he might start Dan James again and bring Mason off the bench. So I'm going to go with your boy up front, Anthony Martial, Dan James and Marcus. And again, this is predicted. That's not the team, not necessarily the players I'd play. I'd probably start Mason. But I don't know, I've got a sneaky feeling Dan James might get another start. I know a lot of people will be annoyed at that. Because
There's a lot of talk about him potentially leaving.
Yeah, I think Ollie poured a bit of cold water on it because, or reports were pouring cold water on it because the talk of him got to Leeds, wasn't there? I don't care. Loan. I don't care how bad you think he is. Don't care. I just don't want him going anywhere but Leeds. No, we are not selling Leeds United players ever. Not happening.
We should have did a Cantona again. Oh, you want him? Come here, Calvin Phillips.
Yeah. Like, okay then. Call it 980 grand. But say it's $1 million.
Me personally, I'd let Daniel James leave if we brought
even
in
to Leeds.
players. No. I mean in general.
Yeah.
If we brought in Sancho and this Stevanovic came to United early or what, maybe you do it. Do you know what I mean? Because I think when you look at, we got Tahith Chong coming through. I think has better footballing ability. I think James is better on the left, but I just don't think he's good enough ultimately.
I said last season, I felt a little bit sorry for him because he shouldn't have been playing as many games as he was. He always had the emotional thing of losing his dad, and I think that got dismissed because he had a good start to his career at United and everyone thought, he's got over that. And I think it takes a little while. I'd give him another season. I've always said that. I know it's not a popular thing because he didn't have a great start this season and he's become almost a figure of ridicule. But I think I'd just give him till the end of the season and assess it. Because he's still only going to be, 22, 23. You still get money for him at the end of the season. He's not.
I think you'd get your money back on him.
Yeah. And, I still think clubs, even this United team, if you leave this United team as a young player, most of the Premier League teams will be looking at you. It's the wages is the only problem we've had with the likes of Jones and Lingard and players like that. Dan James won't be on that sort of money, so I think he can. If in the summer we're saying he's not worked out, then let him move on.
Are Wales in the Euros next year?
Yeah, you're asking the wrong guy. I barely know about.
Are Wales in the Euros?
Yeah, let's ask one of our
experts.
Is
anyone Wales in the Euros?
Yo,
Ronaldo,
you lot.
Mitts. Wales in the Euros.
Wales.
Are they in the Euros? Cam said no, they're not on the euro, they're on the pound.
And then proper high-fived himself,
bang the table.
like he'd said the best joke in the history of jokes.
I hate Cam.
I don't
ever told you that?
Do you? He's just he's like a troll, innit? You know, like you troll people online. He does it in real life. Do I think Wales are as good as England?
Now's not the time.
Yes, let's not discuss this on
now's
Macca's channel.
For fuck's sake. And Wales aren't as good as England.
Right.
We've just got a shit manager. In Gareth Southgate. Did you finish too?
I agree. Yes, I had. It was James, Martial, and Rashford.
Yeah, it was the James conversation that went all the way over.
And
the reason I was asking if he's at the Euros is because if you kept him and he has a good Euros, which I think he could because he suits international football, his price probably goes double.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I mean?
Karol Boborski style.
Yeah.
Does that one good goal and it's like, yeah, he's worth 20 mil. Get him.
He scored some good goals for us, though, Poborski.
A few, but
I remember him scoring a back heel in a 7-0 win against Barnsley. Cheeky little. Do you remember that? In front of Stretford End?
He was all right, but come on.
That was a good game, that. Karol Boborski. Jordi Cruyff.
Jordi Cruyff, right, in pre-season, early part of the season, looked like the best player. He looked like his dad in his prime. He was amazing. And then as soon as he started getting cold, he was terrible. It was like as soon as he got a bit cold, he was like, I'm not having this. I'm not into this Manchester weather.
Because we bought him from Barca, didn't we?
Mate, it was madness. And it was like, remember he had Jordi, didn't he, rather than Cruyff, number 14.
Yeah,
and
Jordi.
I was proper hyped by him. I was like, I've seen a bit of him. He's mint. And glimpses of early doors. You're like, he's amazing. And then he just massively tailed off.
I can't remember who was the biggest flop when I was a kid as a player. Really.
Would you would have had us that would have been in United's prime though, wouldn't it, when you was a kid?
Yeah. So we never really had flops.
Yeah.
There were just players that came, didn't do as well as before, and then they kind of disappeared without you even knowing, because United was still successful. It didn't matter.
It's like, not now.
Zoran Tosic just kind of ushered out the side door.
Our flops now play 40 games for us. In a
testimonial.
Yeah. You have 9 years of him. And you're like, what is this guy still doing here, man? Well, back in the day, they got a substitute appearance and that was it. Fergie was like, nah, you know what? Those were the days.
Anyway, my team is David De Gea in goal.
Yep.
Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Bailly, Shaw.
Yep.
We're the same there.
Good lad.
Matic, Van der Beek, Bruno, no Pogba. I've gone for give him a rest.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from.
Let him come off the bench for 20-30. I wanted to see him do that against Luton, but obviously opted to leave him out. Then the same front three: Greenwood, Rashford, Marshall.
You got with the
Go strong. Greenwood's our best player in that. Greenwood is unreal. He's going to break Rooney's record, you know.
How long does this sustain for, though, Macca? How long does it last with him on the right? Because that for me.
No. But don't get into this.
Oh no, but how do you change that then? What would you?
You don't change it.
Do you just leave it as it is for now?
Look how good he is on his left foot.
I get it.
Right foot, squaring defenders up. Like, he's got it all. And I think what you find from, like, okay, with Tevez, what would you have called Tevez?
After he left, you don't want to know.
But no, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rooney, what would you call him?
Yeah.
Like, and it's like somehow Rooney, Ronaldo, Tevez formed this front three that was this kaleidoscope of movement that continued to create all these spaces. And sometimes Tevez would be through the middle, Greenwood, Rashford. And I think we have the same. They might not win the double.
No.
But we have the same abilities in Greenwood, Marshall, and Rashford in that I believe they can rotate. But also, football's changed. We're not asking him to play on the right of a 4-4-2.
No. So no, I get where you're coming from.
You know what I mean?
I think they're still learning that, aren't they? Because you can see
forward.
sometimes a little bit Greenwood's going into sort of central area and gets a little bit congested, but I think they will learn that, and I hope they do, because you're right. Those three sort of dovetail perfectly together, didn't they? It still frustrates me that Fergie didn't start Tevez in the 2009 Champions League final. I know everyone loves Ji-sung Park, but I still can't get over that one. But that's another story.
Berbatov not on the bench.
That's 2011 one. Yeah, mate. Fergie did some madness in them finals, but we love him anyway.
We do love him, but he did do that. Predict the score for this one.
I'm gonna go. I always go for United win.
Is this a must win?
Yeah. Do you know what? I heard you talking before, and you saying it is must win. I think you're right. I mean, when they say must win, if we lose, it doesn't mean like the season's over.
Well, it does.
It just to take no points out your first six when you've got Brighton and Crystal Palace is disastrous.
And we could be 9 points behind some teams.
That's disastrous.
I know with a game in hand, but
come on,
you got to win it. Do you know what I mean?
And the pressure now, and the vitriol and the anger and everything else that's going on. If we don't win, at least. Like, we don't win this game, it's going to be a nightmare.
If we don't win, the club will announce Sancho just to cover up the shit.
Well, if that was the case, I'd probably take the loss.
No.
If you said to me, we lose this game, we get Jadon Sancho at the end of it, I'd probably say, I don't want United to lose, obviously, but... Because I'm not like you, Macron. I've not got the confidence of getting Sancho.
I think we're going to win 2-1. I'm not as confident as I was anymore. I'm 50-50 now.
See, that worries me, because you were Mr. Confident.
I was like, he's confident.
You were like, you were shutting me down when I was like, hey,
I've got a
You're like, yes, it is.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to come anymore. Wow. I'm as less confident than I was.
I think I don't think we'll get Jadon Sancho, but in terms of this, I'll go with a. Do you know what? I'll go with a little bit of a scrappy 1-0. I said on your Insta, I think I went before too, but you do the usual thing of I'll say different previews, different predictions. I'll go with 1-0.
Talking about my Insta, thanks for that, Jay. If you want to win a football shirt of your choice, head over to AdamMcKola on Instagram and comment your score prediction for this game below the latest video. You'll see a screenshot of it on here. It's a Prime TV and BT Sport video. Comment your score prediction below that, and if you're right, you'll get a shirt of your choice. My score prediction's 2-1 United. And this is the exciting bit of the show. What's your random prediction?
My random prediction is Marcus Rashford to get a red card.
And we're going to win 1-0.
Yeah. It'll be late on. Everyone loves St. Marcus. And I think now the Within showing him's going to come out a little bit. He's going to say, I've been feeding all these kids, I've been carrying this team, I've had enough. And someone's going to get in his face and he's just going to drop him.
I predict Eric Bailly will score.
Oh. So we've sort of gone role reversal, haven't we? You know what I mean? I'm going with Marcus for the red and you've gone with Bailly to score.
The best centre-half in the whole wide world. Pull up that video with Valencia as well while you're at it. That's my favourite video, you know. I love Eric Bailly.
I love him.
I
want him to be the player that he can be. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want to see him week in, week out.
I want him to be the player he thinks he is.
Yeah.
And I think he is.
He's so chilled out as well. Like, he's like, do you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't get phased.
But Maguire's like a moody, boring cunt. And he needs Eric Bailly next to him
if everybody's fit, that partnership works.
One's slow, one's quick.
One's crazy.
One's not. And one's sensible.
Like proper like Boy Scout. Despite his thing in Mykonos, he's still a Boy Scout.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Come on.
And to be fair, we all would have done what he did in Mykonos. Well, I would have.
I think, yeah, if you swap Mykonos for Mali, I've pretty much done it.
I would have been on the same stuff, Harry.
Yeah, don't worry about that. But, if that could work, it'd be fantastic. It's just, we've still got those question marks, haven't we, about everybody. It's been, 3.5 years now, 4 years, and we still don't quite know. I hope you're right, mate. I hope you're right. I really
2021 comes with Eric Bailly. Trust me.
I hope you're right.
Anyway, guys, get your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe, like, comment, share. We've got a preview up on Stretford Paddock as well. A more in-depth preview of myself and Ronaldo. Loads of other bits coming up. Anything you want to plug, Scotty and Marty?
Yeah, Scotty and Marty, man. Check us out. We've hit 1,000 subs now, Macca. Hey? Thanks for your support.
Give him another 1,000. Come on, guys.
Get us to 2,000.
Because I know there'll be at least 1,000 people watch this video.
Of course.
At least. This is what you're doing. You're listening to us say, subscribe to this and subscribe to that, and then you just ignore us. It's literally what they're doing.
Yeah.
So for once in your lives, fucking listen.
Listen, man.
Anyway, see you in a bit.